Yeah. Hello. We are live once again on Chuck Chats, and I just did it again. Not the Angie and Chuck show. Let me see if I can change that real quick. Let me see if I can change that down here. Yeah, let's do that. Now I finally learned how to do it. Now let's call this the right show. I did this over on the Angie and Chuck show, and people are wondering what the hell is Chuck Chats and that. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay, now we're correct. Yeah, now we are correct. Mundo there. How's everybody doing out there? What am I hearing? Hope I'm not getting no backfeed, Angie. I don't want no backfeed and that. So out here on the patio, I just came off of a live stream on my monetized channel, which was pretty good, and it went well. And of course, being a monetized channel, we got a super chat, basically. So, and I have not done a video over there in a long time. October 17th was the last video. Last time I did a live stream, according to the YouTube thing, was a week ago, but I think it was more like 2 weeks ago, basically. I don't know how they do it, how YouTube does it. So YouTube likes to screw it up. They screw it up, basically. Like I said, title is I'm talking about anything but Elvis. I should retitle that here real quick here. It should have been titled anything but Elvis, basically. So that's what I should have done. Here, let me edit it. Let me do that editing one real quick here. I was kind of hurried to get on. I was just kind of excited to be back on YouTube, even through live streams and that. And I just not, like I said, it was not my best time. So there. Now we talk about. We'll have to wait to see what goes on. I just got a little memo from YouTube. So let me go check on the YouTube side here real quick to make sure that we are on and that. So, yep, we are live, and it started out as the Angie and Chuck show over there. So, yep, we're over there. Yep, we're good. Yep, we're good over there. Okay. Just going to be talking anything but Elvis Travels. He's an afterthought, Mr. Afterthought. That's what we're going to leave it as, Mr. Afterthought. If I had to say one thing, he better be careful what he says on Facebook, or he finds himself banned over there too. He's borderline there too, over there on Facebook. And I don't watch him over on Facebook. It's just like it's nothing there, basically. Just nothing there. There's a fat man like me, a fat man blabbing his mouth off. But at least this fat man can go for a walk, which I'm going to do after this live stream. I might do that on one of these days, just a live stream my walk on this channel, basically. I might try that sometime. May not be tonight. I just have to make sure I got enough data for me to do it too. This Halloween, happy Halloween, everybody. There is some background music. That's why I'm on this thing. I'm hoping. Let me reverse this so I don't pick up that sound from over there. I can do it this way. Let's flip this around. Yeah, let's do it this way. So the microphone is more aiming that way, away from that Halloween music, that someone's Halloween sound effects and all that stuff. So yeah. Okay, just feel like just come out here, have a nice little chat, a little powwow, to see what's going on over here. Joseph Wu, yep, third time today, and they say third time's a charm. But I even screwed it up over here too. I mistitled the name. I put the wrong channel name on it, and I mistitled it. So we'll just talk about anything but Elvis Travel. So we'll talk about anything but the fat man in the can. Or the fat man on Facebook, basically. So, actually, he's an afterthought. Technically, he's been more of an afterthought, more than anything else, which is good, basically. I had a nice crowd over on my monetized channel. I had as many as 13 viewers watching over on the Engine Chuck show. Thank you, Joseph, for chiming in over there and that. And yes, I did get a super chat. If you did, I don't know if you saw that. Someone did give me a super chat on the monetized channel. $3.99 Canadian. Not NorMF money, but at least it was money. It was somebody I knew. We kind of trade money back and forth on super chat a lot, so that's what we did. That's what we do. He decided to do $3.99 today. Maybe next time I go on his live show, maybe I'll do $3.99 myself. But then he'll get more money in Canada. Sending US dollars from Canada, I get more. He gets more bang for his buck. So that's anything but elbow. And I almost forgot the most crucial thing as I signed off on that. The number one rule I've always learned here on YouTube is if you got a monetized channel and do super chats, always thank your donors at the end of that live stream and that. I think I found someone worse than him. Not really. Hope it's not me, but yeah, there's somebody else worse out there that's really out there. Rich life road trips. He's another character. I don't really find it to. I don't really find his videos very interesting. Basically, his live streams is just a one angry man, another angry man. Basically, just angry about something. He's like he's mad the whole world and that. So if that's what I'm talking about, that. Have you seen Sissy Pants, Pansy? Who are you talking about? Elvis or somebody else? Like I said, there's other channels out there I've not even seen, but Sissy Pansy would be Elvis because he's probably going to freeze this winter in this. But like I said, I'm not going to be taking anything but Elvis tonight because he's an afterthought, basically. And only people, even Rosie is trying to not talk about. What's that? Oh, you're waving? You're not on camera, Angie. Angie finally showed up. She wasn't. She was not even on the monetized channel, but she's not on the monetized. She ought to be on a monetized channel, but she's on the non-monetized channel. She just got off work, basically. And that. So, thank you very much. Thumbs up to the host. That. Well. Yeah, because I was not a very good host because I didn't have her on the monetized channel. But she was working.
I got called in.
Yeah, she got called in and that. So, and I kind of talked about on the monetized channel. All right, thank you for. Yeah, it's nice to stop by and that. So, like I said, I've not been watching much of YouTube. I've been watching mostly other live streams. Basically. Yep, it goes to the public who dressed like a little girl. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I've been watching Rosie once in a while. Just not been much lately. I've been mostly watching other live streams. I've been watching what they call Virtual Rail Fan. I've been watching that channel. Just it's just a regular camera aiming at the railroad tracks and just watching an occasional train drift by. And reason I mentioned 4 towns. What towns I mentioned? Galesburg, Illinois, Fort Madison, Iowa, La Plata, Missouri, Flagstaff, Arizona. And reason I mentioned those towns over on the main channel is because we're thinking about an Amtrak train ride from, I think we're going to leave out of Chicago. I'm not for sure. I can leave out of Galesburg. Galesburg is only an hour, just a little over an hour south of us. And Chicago Union Station is about 2.5 hours east from where I live, where I am right now, basically. So if I go that way, in the direction I'm pointing, that'd be pointing towards Chicago. Basically, it doesn't look like it on camera on what I'm seeing, but I'm pointing towards Chicago, and we're about 2.5 hours from downtown Chicago. Which I'm not afraid to walk that at any time of day, including at night. Not like Mr. You know who, Mr. Afterthought, and that. So, but yeah, I just don't know if we're going to get on in Chicago. If we do get on in Chicago, if we do get on in Chicago, and I'll probably let people know what days they can watch our train go by these towns, approximately at what time. If it's on time, just have to watch. You have to watch their side chat, basically, and this side chat goes pretty crazy over there. It's these 24-hour live streams that they're having on here on YouTube, where you can just chime in anytime you want. And boy, it's like watching a train go by. Yeah, I'm out here in the apartment complex. There's a loud car taking off right now, and that. So, and I go Midas-size that thing, and that. So, yeah. Uh, it's something I'm interested in doing. Yeah, I would love to head south too, but we got to stay here because we got something called a job we got to attend to. We can't do that. And of course, I've always liked it in a way. Winter for me is when I was younger. I always enjoyed winter, basically. So I really enjoyed the winter. But this summer, it all depends on this COVID-19 deal. Basically, it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to this COVID-19. Will we meet up Rosie O'Kelly? I don't think we probably would if we have the time. All we have to do is just go from LA right up to Santa Rosa, California. I would love to meet up with her, her or him, whatever Berg's called. I think she should be an interesting person to meet up. I would love to do one of those stadium cooking back there, but we're just months away. Basically, it's like 8 months down the road, at least 8 months down the road, and that. So I would just love to do that here real quick. Just do that. But I think our main plans for this Amtrak trip is, like I said, the boarding location is going to be, like I said, Galesburg is a stop, and that's only about a little over an hour south of us. And some friends of us could just take us down there. So we don't own a car; we rent a car. And that. Travis Wilson, how you doing? Happy Halloween! And that you can probably hear some background music in the background. And that. So think about this Amtrak train ride. And like I said, we could get out of Galesburg, and it's a lot closer. But I'm always want more bang for my buck. Basically, especially I don't really want to say this. The meal end of it. Basically, the meal end. You don't want to miss the meals on the Amtrak, but it all depends what they are serving at the time of. Because during this COVID deal, they're not doing the high end, high quality cooked foods on the train. They're just doing what they call microwavable, glorified microwave meals. Basically, they're high end microwave meals. Basically, that's what it is, and that. So. Excuse me for a second if I get Angie to do something for me. Angie, you hear me? Can you bring me a thing of tissues? One of those little packs of tissues when you get a chance. Thank you, please. And that's all. And I'd like to get on Chicago because this way I can meet up with some of my friends in Chicago and hopefully have dinner the day before the train arrives.
Do you want a garbage can to put those into?
No. I'll just put it in my little thing here. So I'm gonna get a little disgusting here, but I'm gonna turn the camera away from you guys so I don't look. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Angie. I could have done that. I just had to do this real quick. Yeah, cross country would be good. And guess what? I can afford it too. Because job is paying for it. Never took a train ride across the country. Greyhound was rough. Yeah, Greyhound was rough. Greyhound's slow too. So was the train and that. So, yeah, we're taking what the train is called train number 3. It's a westbound train. It's called number 3 and number 4. 4 is eastbound, 3 is. The name of the train is called the Southwest Chief. Basically, it runs from out of Chicago. They were supposed to do daily trips. Now they're down to three trips a day. Not 3 trips a day, 3 trips a week. They're only down to 3 trips a week. Which it departs Chicago out of Monday, Thursday, Saturday, if I got the schedule correctly. It's so confusing to a lot of people, especially the ones who watch it on virtual rail to watch those trains come in at those towns I mentioned earlier in this live stream. But just doing a documented video, and there's a lot of documented videos on the Southwest Chief. Some as long as over almost 3 hours long. Some is about 2 hours long, and they go in a little detail, but they film almost every stop. And so I'm going to be very selective when I do document it on monetized channel on the Angie and Chuck show over there. We will do the we'll just handpick. We'll have to do Union Station upon arrival. When we get to Chicago, we'll do around the Union Station area, inside the Union Station area. Then we'll just go right to the train. We will do some of the day before in Chicago, the day we arrive. And just get on the train. Train's supposed to leave Chicago at 2:50 p.m. on most days. It gives or takes if it leaves on time or not. Then it goes through the Chicago suburbs with one stop coming out of Chicago. It's Naperville. They stop at Naperville. It's just a board. Going west, they only board. And going east, they only disembark, basically. Because you got the Metro trains that runs that service that station too. So why get on Amtrak? You can take the Metro. Let's get you in Chicago a lot faster. Why waste time and money and getting the and it's just wasting time. And they do the same thing out in LA area too. They do the same thing out in LA. Once we get in those suburbs, once we go in, starting at San Bernardino, it's all disembark. No new boardings, all disembarking. Basically, and when we go east, it's all no disembarking, but all boarding all the way up to San Bernardino. Then after that, then they can get off at any station between Victorville, California to Chicago, and from Chicago all the way into basically when they get on. But when they get to Chicago, they can't get off until they get to Chicago. Basically, because they don't do. It's a fun train ride. We'll probably get what they call a roomette. We'll probably get a roomette. It's a tight space. It's tighter than your average bathroom. So if you think your bathroom, find your smallest bathroom anywhere. The roomette is smaller than that. It's gonna be a tight space, so you can look at those videos how tight that space is. The camera really don't do no justice, but the rooms are very, very small, very tight, basically. Especially if you got 2 people traveling, which would be me and Angie will be traveling along to that trip. Basically, it'll be great for our channel too. And that. Something like that. I think there's like a lot of different routes. The route I'm thinking of is from San Diego goes to LA and up the coast is it's called, well, from San Diego to LA it's called the something called Pacific Surf Line or Pacific Coast Line. I know from LA to Seattle, to Portland and Seattle areas, that is a Coast Starlight. That's an interesting train along the Pacific Ocean. And that there is what they call the Texas Eagle, where it goes from Chicago down to Fort Worth, and you connect with the Sunset Limited that runs east-west in that southern direction. That goes into LA also. And you got the California Zephyr, which leaves from Chicago, cuts through southern Iowa and all that stuff, and heads out to Denver and through the Rocky Mountains, and heads to Emeryville, California, just outside of San Francisco. And if you want to go into San Francisco, you got to take a shuttle bus to go into San Francisco. Don't know why the train don't end in San Francisco. I don't go and that. Yes, that Pacific Coast Light. I think it's Pacific Coast Light. That runs. Yeah, it goes by Del Mar Racetrack. If you really don't know Travis Wilson, he's a horse fanatic. He's a horse fanatic. He had a part investment of the Kentucky Derby winner. I want to congratulate him for being part investor of that Derby horse winner. Congratulations, Travis. That was a nice investment you put in, and I hope you had a nice little return on it. But did they race the Belmont yet? I don't recall the Belmont raced. I know they just got. I couldn't bet on the Derby because the website would not allow me to do it. But I was able to wager. I missed the wager. I was able to wager, but I missed the bet time on it. I did wager. I did wager on the. I did wager on the Preakness this year. And that I did wager on the Preakness. I put $10 on Travis's horse investment and did not come in. Did not come in first. But hey, it was $10. It was worth the investment. I put $10 on that horse on the Preakness, and it didn't come in. Now a small price, another price horse came in, which paid out pretty good because the exotics paid out even better, basically on those. And that's another thing I like to get into once in a while, besides live poker and that. But getting back on that California trip, basically. Due to COVID, Breeders' Cup is next weekend. Okay, I might just see, I might wager. I just did some wagering at Los Alamitos racetrack tonight in California. I put down an early pick four. I put down a $9. No, yeah, I think it was no. It was a. Oh God, how much did I put in? I didn't put in very much. It was like a $6 or $7, maybe a $9 early pick four, and I also put in a. I think I put in a maybe a $6 late pick four ticket together for the Los Alamitos, and that that came in. See if that will come in, and hopefully it comes in. I'll watch the results tonight. In fact, Los Alamitos is about ready to go off in about 10-15 minutes from now. Basically, that's a racetrack out in California. What we might do, I don't know. It all depends on the time and schedule and the COVID situation and that. But once we get to LA, arrive at LA, a fabulous LA Union Station. Oh God, if you're a YouTuber and don't get a proper video on the LA Union Station, you're not a true YouTuber. So I gotta make sure, not just film going in, not just going in. This is for the Angie and Chuck Show channel, not for Chuck Chats. I might do a live rant on maybe a live rant on Chuck Chats while we're in LA. No, that could happen. And that, so we could do that basically. But yeah, once we arrive to LA, I gotta make sure I document the ending of the one video. As I said, you're gonna be on the train for about 2.5 days. I gotta cut it in about day one, day two, and do part of day three. Day three is gonna be very long anyway. It's mostly as you arrive in LA. It all depends how late the train is running too. So if the train runs too late, then we'll make it a separate vlog too, a three-parter. Or I might just make one big video. I don't know. I haven't really decided how I'm going to do that. I'll pitch that idea with the Angie and Chuck Show audience, how I should do that video in that. So it'll be very interesting to see what goes on there, basically. So it'll be fun to do, basically. Just 4 or 5 days around LA area. Just do what we want to do our thing. I like to do the Walk of Fame. I saw this on Rosie O'Kelly's channel when she did her Chuchin out in LA. I would like to see the Walk of Fame myself. Go on the Walk of Fame out there. Go past the Chinese theater and check out some of the notable locations for a little bit. On a little bit of the video, I want to check out Randy's Donuts. That's the big donut shop that has that big, gigantic donut on the roof of the building. Well, I want to check that place out. We are definitely going to be trying out an In-N-Out burger. I've got to try when you go out to these travels. When you're out traveling, when we travel, and it's very rare that we do, but we travel. The biggest pet peeve: always check out regional fast food places, and you can't go no regional than like around the Chicago area and Ohio and Indiana area. You got to do White Castle. Basically, you got to do the White Castle. So if you're in the Chicago area, you got to do those White Castles. And other areas that has White Castle. When I go to Ohio, we used to have a couple here where I live. Lee's Famous Recipe Fried Chicken in Ohio. We did that. So we got to do an In-N-Out burger, basically in LA. I want to check out. Also, I want to check out a fire station, a real life fire station. I think one of my Facebook friends may hook us up on that deal to take us through a tour on the Fire Station House 128, aka Station 51 on the TV show Emergency back in the early 70s. If you remember that TV show, just say put down 51 if you remember that TV show. Emergency, Station 51, Rampart, and all that stuff.
Also going to take this to see, so we can see that Hollywood side.
Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, that would do too.
He wants, and this person wants to know.
Yeah.
If we want to go through any movies that was in the 80s and all that.
I don't know. We have time for that because we will have to. Because it's all depends the day when the train arrives and what I want to do when the train arrives in LA. Basically, and I want to make sure I be able to do something else with in the with the Walk of Fame. I want to do the Walk of Fame.
Yep, that's what I told them.
And that, and I want to be able to do something else.
I want to see the Hollywood sign.
The Hollywood sign. We want to go up to the Hollywood sign as close as possible. We can do that, and then maybe I want to do. If we can do it the one day, we'll do it the one day. We're dedicated to do everything else before we leave. We got to put our 2 feet in the Pacific Ocean,
which I've never seen.
Which I never seen either. So don't feel bad in that. But yeah, we'll put our 2 feet and maybe go to Santa Monica Pier if it's open. It all depends what that ding dong governor does in California. With my luck, they'll shut everything down. We won't go in that. So. But yeah, that was Angie. For anyone who doesn't know, that's my co-host on the Angie and Chuck Show. We had to take a break over there. We have not uploaded any videos. We just did a live show over there ourselves. And yes, I hate to say this, we did get a super chat. Didn't ask for it. Didn't beg for it. We just flat out got it. That's a good way of doing it. And one thing I failed to do when I signed off, like I said, the number one rule was I forgot to thank my donor. And I know him personally too, so I'll probably send him a text message to say, "Hey, thanks for that $3.99 Canadian, $3.99 Canadian," which it was after YouTube takes its cut, probably be about maybe $2 something, maybe $2. I don't know. Hey, it's $2 more in my pocket on that monetized channel, but yeah. Plus, I had to make sure that it was monetized too over there too. So, and that was nice to have. And a lot of people really abuse the super chat system. Basically, just when they see super chat, you say you make them want to demand money. Show me some love. Demand money. Put in a PayPal. Put money in a PayPal. Or don't watch my videos ever again. Don't come on here. You're not going to put, I hate channels like that. I don't like channels like that. I mean, it is a fine line. Basically, YouTube really needs to do something to get these people off of YouTube. Just say, hey, uh, it's called hustling for money. Basically, you're only on here to hustle money. That's why they have these rules. That's why YouTube has these rules in the first place. Basically, and that. Like I said, I'm getting sidetracked. So what are we doing after this Amtrak train ride? After we get done for 4 or 5 days in LA. So how are we gonna come home? Are we gonna come home by train or are we gonna come home by car? We're gonna come home by car because we're gonna stop for a couple of nights in Vegas. Las Vegas, baby. Yeah, we're gonna stop in Las Vegas. Probably do a couple things in Vegas, and we're probably gonna say it's probably cheaper to go out on Fremont Street. We'll check out the strip, but I think we're gonna finish out our Vegas visit with on Fremont, the Fremont experience. But we're gonna go there during the when it's not so busy. That more likely to be like a Monday and Tuesday where it's not so busy, not so crowded. This way we can do our own thing and walk through it really quickly and do our stuff and whatever else we need to do in Vegas and just sit there and relax. Uh, Eating at those big hotel restaurants too expensive. It's just a little bit out of my price range, but you never know. We could try one just for the experience, just see how we like it, just for the experience, I guess. Then we'll probably drive through the Rocky Mountains and probably end up going to probably stop somewhere in Denver or somewhere before Denver. Colorado Springs, there's Glenwood Falls Caverns. Glenwood Caverns, I think it was. I may be wrong on this. It's in Colorado. It's in the heart of the Rocky Mountains. It's a small little tourist trap. You have to ride gondolas, like a ski lift gondola, up to the top of this mountain to the amusement park and the caverns itself, to the cavern caves. And there's a small amusement park up there too. So I like get a coaster credit on a coaster that's on running the side of a mountain. That's scary. And that. So I'm big on coasters too once in a while. If I can lose my weight, I can get on one with no problem. I gotta lose a few pounds in order to do that. I'm a little overweight on that deal. And this soda is not helping either. And there's a small park here in Iowa where we live, and we're probably going to stop at a place called Adventureland. They're just putting up a new roller coaster. And even in this COVID year, they already had their investment in for this coaster, and it's almost done. It's going to be a custom-made S&S 4D free spin. Might give that a try if I'm able to get in the restraints. It's all about getting in restraints. So I got to lose a lot of weight in order for me to do that. And then that'll be our vacation plans. Basically, that's it. It's going to take about 2 weeks to complete. Now, I may well get 2 weeks off of work. I don't know. I'm hoping we will get 2 weeks off of work because it's this type of trip that it's going to come once in a lifetime, and we need 2 weeks. Because probably won't do this trip again. I just don't have the budget for it. Excuse me, there. Yeah, I just don't have the budget for it, and it's just one of those things. Is I got to do it while I have the funds. I have the funds right now. I'd love to do it. Just get out of town right now, but right now there's nothing open that I want to go in the LA area. In Vegas, it's pretty well limited, and we got to see what this COVID-19 does when it goes around and that. So. Something else in general, basically regarding on YouTube, like I said earlier, people abusing the super chats, basically. It grinds a lot of people's gears, basically, when there's basically just going to when people get their channel monetized, when they change the rules, when you got to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and all of a sudden you're and I just did this on our monetized channel where I just signed on, we did our talking, what our plans are, what we're going to plan to do, when we'll return with edited videos and all that stuff. And before you know it, a friend of mine on YouTube put down a $3.99 Canadian super chat, which was nice. And I had that one rule: donations always welcome, not necessary. And I always had that rule. And it came by, we didn't ask for it, we didn't beg for it. It just happens. That's the way it should be run. And I didn't even tell the people, hey, check that dollar sign, and I'll monetize. Well, I don't have it on this channel. Obviously, I don't, because I don't have the subscriber count. But there would be a dollar sign down there, and I'm not telling people to hit that dollar sign and just give something, because to me, that's, you don't get nothing. If you demand it, you don't get nothing, basically. And Bergs, oh man, he's a work of art. Yeah, T Bergs is another work of art up there in Seattle. He's now, I think he's a news guy. He's a news guy on YouTube. Yeah, it's like his videos now putting me to sleep, but he's got to be careful too. He likes to egg on. He's mad because he lost a few of his donors. His donors put money someplace else. He made a comment on a video. I don't know if he took it down or not. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. Over on the Bergs channel, and it rubbed. It's just like, what an idiot this guy is. I mean, he got mad where someone says he found out that somebody donated to another channel, but not his channel. And you know what he calls that donation on another channel? A hate donation. You donated to them, not to him. Basically, donate to them, not to the Bergs. Because the Bergs thinks he's entitled to that donation. He's entitled to nothing. Like I'm here. I'm not entitled to one viewer. I'm not entitled to one subscriber. If people like my content, they hit that sub. If they don't like this content anymore, they can always unsub or don't watch anymore. And that it is, you guys have the true power out there, basically. So when he made that comment, I said, what an imbecile that he made a comment. The problem is, he's getting his subscriber count is going through the roof, but the problem is his view counts are not really up there. I guess a lot of people would call hate watching and that. But yeah, it's just Bergs like to milk out that when he's short on funds, in a way, he will milk out the PayPal link. He'll milk out the super chats, and he'll just sit there and look at the screen. He'll just look, and when he doesn't get his way, he will just walk up the stairs, probably slap his mom and dad up there. Who knows? And comes back down and just cuts off the stream, basically. And that's what he's known to do once in a while. And when he gets act like a 2-year-old here on YouTube, do we really need people like that on YouTube? Just act like a 2-year-old, demanding stuff, or a 3-year-old like a spoiled brat. Ever since his channel got monetized, he became a spoiled brat, and that. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just it doesn't hold good, basically. Rich life. Like I said, I'm not much of a fan of that channel. If he did traveling videos, I mean, he's another one just likes to whine, complain, and when things don't go his way, he just complains and whines again, and that. And if I got inundated with trolls, one thing I learned about how to handle trolls is don't interact with them, basically. Like I said, and some of them are usually what they call critics. Okay, there's a difference between a troll and a critic, and a parody channel. Parody channel is like a critic in a way, and I kind of like the parody channels myself, but they're hard to come by. And I'm going to ask this question out: whatever happened to Anthony Norbecker's channel? Did that get some community strikes by somebody, and his channel's gone, or did he figure enough of Mr. Non-irrelevancy, like call Mr. Afterthought? I call him Mr. Afterthought here. I'm talking about Elvis Travels. I call him Mr. Afterthought. I guess not much content out of him. I don't know. Like I said, not many people watch this on Facebook. I don't. Yeah, his view count is almost as bad as mine right now. Maybe he'll get 30. That's it. I think one night he had 31. That was a Facebook record for him. Yeah, boy. I guess he's starting to do certain things on YouTube, like flagging 128 videos, and you know you're going to end up losing a lot of them. And that's how one channel got terminated. And Patrick the Kid, yeah, that would have been another one too. Making threats to Rosie, yeah, that'd be another one too. Anybody who turns on. Yeah, it went down in the strikes. You know who? Yep, that's right. Yep, and he would strike. I mean, how can? This is $1 million question. Is I'm just going to make it briefly here. The $1 million question is, how can he strike a YouTube channel when he doesn't have a channel anymore? How can he do that? Unless it's just one of those things, because YouTube wants you to have a channel so they can verify your complaint somehow. They're going to buy email. I don't know. YouTube knows to screw a lot of things up around here. So, and when YouTube screws up, for some reason, the e-beggars takes advantage of it. You notice that? I noticed it too. And that. So, there was another lady. I made her a mod on this channel. Basically, Colleen Aloha. I don't think she uploaded for a while. Last time she was talking about rich life, rich life road trips, and that guy who likes to lean on the bed when he does his live shows, and yeah, he like leans to the side. He got mad about someone bought him a pizza. I mean, if someone would have bought a pizza and had it delivered to my place, I'd be honored to have one. And that, but yeah, it's a only if, like I said, only a few people knows my address. Basically, if one decided to say, hey, I know where Chuck's address live. I'll call up a pizza place and we'll order him a pizza like what he likes and deliver it and see what he does. Hey, it might happen on my live show on a monetized channel. Who knows that? So hang on a second. I gotta do one more thing. I'm gonna trick you guys around over here. Hey, take a look at this nice wood and that. So I think that's my neighbor's light over there. It's red. It's a red bulb. It's off right now. We do that to honor our local firemen when we turn it on. Basically, it's just honor a fireman that lost his life recently over years ago. Yeah. He got blocked from Rich Rice for asking him what he was dressing up for Halloween. Joseph, I got a news flash. I'm always wearing my Halloween costume. I'm scary enough as it is by myself. I don't really need a costume. So I'm always in my Halloween costume. I'm in my Halloween costume 365 a day, 24/7, 365 days a year. Till the day I die, basically. I'm in my Halloween costume. People think I look scary anyway in that, so but that's okay. I guess it goes with the nature. Some guys are not made to look cute. Some guys may look fat and ugly, but not cute. Angie sees me what I am, and that. So you watching Brad Silver Dog? Okay. Yeah, what little it was. And that. Okay. I tell you, weather-wise tonight was pretty good. As you hear, it is breezy. It's only in the right now. It's about the mid to upper 50s, and it's not really. Because I'm out here on my laptop, I really gotta make sure I don't get much moisture on this laptop. So moisture condense wise, not bad. It's not moist, which is good. So that's why I'm able to stay out here a lot longer. And that, but one of these days I'll probably switch over to the cell phone and do live streaming on the patio if I do so. But it's nice to have this nice big light on from the computer shining on me. That's probably the light I need the most in that. So one of these days, I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to for the heck of it anyway. I don't think there's not a whole lot of people anyway. I done this over there. Let's call bait somebody, and if they want to come in, if they want to talk something that they want to talk about, we'll go ahead and give them the invite. I'll give them a platform to talk about anything they want. So, like I said, there's the link right there for anybody who wants to come on and talk anything that you want to talk about. We'll let you do it while you got the chance. I don't know how long I'll be on. Just if you want to be on, just spill your guts, spill your beans, tell me your frustrations about certain channels out there. If it's mine, that's okay. You probably unsub and we're on the way anyway. I don't know. And so, like I said, I just like to see what's going on out there in the YouTube world and that. I'll probably do that. I'll probably do the links again on the next live show. Make sure we got people who want to come on. You know, like I said, you don't have to show yourself. You can be one of those people like this. See, you can be like one of those people, which is always on YouTube when they do their chats. I got to give me an image. I really need an image. So I'm about to open up an account and give me an image. I'll check that out next time. I'll put an image up there next time. Probably looks a lot better if I had an image than that. So, but I kind of want to see people see who I am and what I am and that, which is good. And that. So, hey, I don't know if you can see this or not. I can't really zoom in on the camera, but we got a nice full moon tonight. And that. Nice full moon tonight. Unfortunately, it's a camera I cannot zoom. Yeah, so. Man. Crazy stuff with this COVID-19. Got angry recently. One of my watering holes was just not too far away from where I live. Basically, shut down till Monday. Because they had a customer in there bragging. I don't know what was the details on it, but it came to the attention of the bar owner. That someone came in, tested positive for COVID or have COVID-19, symptoms of COVID-19, basically, or just probably bragged about their COVID-19 situation. So it forced the bar to close for 5 days. Do their deep cleaning, basically. And Angie and I, we were supposed to go over there tonight, earlier this afternoon to watch the Iowa football. The Iowa football played Northwestern, which Iowa ended up losing to Northwestern. Oh God, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Basically, so my Hawkeyes fell to the Northwestern Wildcats. Northwestern is a college on the north side of Chicago. Evansville, Illinois. Sounds familiar with a certain YouTube, actually, some tow truck company up there and want to tow that Mr. Afterthought in that. So, yeah, I was mad that my favorite watering hole got shut down and till Monday, and I probably won't have another chance at it till like Saturday, which Iowa plays Michigan State, basically. What is that? Okay, I can do that, but you can't. I have to work. Doesn't that make money? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Maybe we'll just wait till a late game. I don't know when Iowa plays another late game on a Saturday. They're playing a Friday night game, but we can't do that because then I have to go and make money. Yeah, so yeah, it's just like I said, it's not good when you have a local business closed down because some customer decided to be a jerk during this COVID situation. And if they find out who it is, they should ban him from the place for at least 6 months for pulling a stunt if he doesn't get a lifetime ban already, basically. So, which is not good on my end. Especially when I like to hang out in places, but I don't like to hang out when it's busy. When it's really busy, I just want to get out of there real quick. But if I'm in the middle of a beer, I will never walk away from it. Basically, I just love to drink a cold one once in a while. But right now, I'm not drinking a cold one. So I'm just drinking some Pepsis. I should trade my full can of Pepsi for a beer. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I guess Angie's serving me. Yeah, if you want to get one for me, please. Yeah, I want to down a beer. Okay, all right. I don't go until later that afternoon, anyways. I don't go until tomorrow afternoon, anyway. Okay, we just don't have no bread. Well, yeah, we'll figure something there. Omelet or waffles. You know. Here.
Yes, there's a beer.
Here's my beer. Angie delivered my beer. Yeah, what's at least a empty can in?
Two.
Well, that's not empty.
I guess it's not right. Oh, when you
Now,
come in, somebody wants you to feed him.
the fish? You already fed the fish. Yes, you did.
He's jumping.
Let him jump. Let him jump on it. Let him jump out of the tank.
Is that the light you want on?
Oh yeah, red light. Maybe you just turn on the red light.
Turn it off.
I'll turn it off. It's kind of late at night to have it on anyway. But that light right there.
It honors the former.
One of our late firemen that passed away a couple years ago. Actually, over a year ago.
Chuck.
Yep.
It'll be 3 years in January.
Be 3 years already in January. Wow, that's a long time. Wow, that's fast. Yeah. Get a fire pit. Have beers around. I would love to have a fire pit, but we live in an apartment complex. Can't have fire pits out here. The one person that had a fire pit out here got themselves evicted. No fire pits at all. So we're not even supposed to have a I done this thing over here. I don't know if you see it or not. It's kind of black. It's because it's kind of dark out. See that thing right there? That's an electric grill. That's a George Foreman electric grill. We can have that thing on the patio. I found a loophole in the lease and also in the city ordinance where we can have that that grill, which is a George Foreman electric grill, which we have grilled on this patio. We just cannot have open flame. Open flame is charcoal and gas, basically. And this is a single this is the only one we have access to this apartment, to this patio. Our neighbor patio is over there. Notice it's separate. If we had connecting patios, and if our patios were connected and the only way to get in and out of the apartment is through the patio, then that grill would be illegal to own up here, to have up here. But it is a loophole I was able to find in the lease. It was a loophole I was able to find in the city ordinance. And for some reason, when this thing, I'm going to show it again one more time. Whenever that thing decides to go out of order or breaks, or frayed wire, I'm just done having a grill, electric grill on the patio because I can't deal with the. I just can't deal with the. I just can't deal with the people who can't tell the difference between the two. Basically, with today's technology, you can have an outdoor electric grill. I loved it. I love it. We cook steaks on it. We cook burgers, all that stuff. I'm in the time of year. I'll cook ribs. I'll slow cook ribs. As long as actually, I think we're hungry for ribs. I think I'm going to slow cook some ribs next weekend. What's that? Yeah, yeah. I think I'll cook some. I think we'll cook some ribs. I think we got some ribs. I know we got a thing of ribs in there someplace. We don't? Are you sure? I bet you I'll find some. Yeah. So yeah, Angie is talking back there in the background. That's why I'm replying to her. In that so. But yeah, and that's one thing I was going to do on our monetized channel. Just do some cooking videos and that, and then we'll cook some ribs and that. If we were to meet Rosie out in California, do we do the stadium, the Rancho Studio cooking, stadium cooking? Possible if I have a recipe or a cooking recipe I like to share. I'll guarantee you I won't use oil. I won't use 20 gallons of oil to cook a steak. Oh God, that was terrible. What time should I show up? When I do the grill? Yep, it takes a different. Yep, yep. George Foreman Grill is an indoor-outdoor George Foreman Grill. It's indoor-outdoor. You can use it outdoors, and you can use it indoors. The problem is with the indoor. If we use it indoors, our countertop is so small, the heating element will actually touch the wall. And I don't want to mark the wall like that. There, on this one, we have to put something below the grill to catch any grease that comes out of this, to catch any grease. But I need something a little bit bigger than what I have now because this is a different grill. This is the second grill we own. And I like the original one we had because that was able to contain the grease and the moisture inside the grill more than this one does. This one doesn't really contain the moisture. Most of the moisture and grease will just ooze out, and it's hitting the. Sometimes it doesn't really hit the thing. That's why I don't grill out here that often. I'm going to find something a little bit bigger. But like I said, the last time when that grill breaks, we're going to be done with it. We're going to be done with the grill, basically. So we're going to be all done, all finished, basically. And next time we do any grilling, we'll just go up to Angie's mom and dad's little place in another town and do charcoal grilling because we can do it up there because they own the property. They can do it and that. But yeah, it's nice to have. And when we first gained the idea of having it, one of our other tenants that don't live here no more ended up getting one until they moved out. Then about a year or so ago, about last year, another tenant down below us, not below, but down over one and down. Used to be a tenant there. They got one before they moved out, basically. And they said it was nice because the heating surface heats up almost immediately. Where charcoal, you gotta wait until it got hot. Then the gas just light it up, and it'd be hot. Gas would be the next one. But like I said, you cannot have open flames on these patios. A lot of towns does have that ordinance. A lot of towns don't have that ordinance. I noticed the ones on patios in Chicago on my last adventure into Chicago. I noticed some of those patios around the downtown area had grills on their patios, but I think they're not mostly wood. I think they're mostly steel and cement. I think it is maybe steel and cement and that. So it does taste a little. The grill does taste a little different. You don't really taste the tasting of the charcoal You don't taste the charcoal. You actually taste the meat, and if it smokes inside the grill just right, maybe you get a slight smoke flavor, but not the real smoke flavor like you do with charcoal or gas. Especially charcoal. Charcoal grills was more of a smoke, more than anything else. Gas is just another fast heating element, and electric is pretty well fast heating element. It's just surface heat, basically, because surface heat is just what it is, surface heat. And that. Yeah, it's another thing we could have done too. That's another thing we could have done too. Possibly, is we could have still owned a charcoal grill, but we have to keep it downstairs on the ground underneath another person's patio, and that's where we have to store it. Then we got to take it at least 10 feet away from the building to even use it. And to me, it's just more of a hassle than anything else. Basically. Uh, One time we had a dumpster fire a couple years ago, back in 2016. In fact, the dumpster is still here. I don't know if you see that or not. See that dumpster right there? There's that white box. That white box is a yeah. Someone who needs a deep freeze. There's a deep freeze right there for you. But that dumpster was caught on fire back in 2016, and we did that. Someone, I don't know what happened. Someone dumped either hot coals or threw a cigarette butt in there, but we don't know. But someone was known up here to dump hot coals into the dumpster after use of their charcoal grill. They don't let it go out. So basically, that was it. Uh, it it's just minor BS details that people just commonly should have thought of, but they just get in a hurry. They play stupid, and that's why we have rule changes almost all the time. But right now, as far as we know, we're still good to go on our electric grill. So it's nice to have, and glad I found that loophole. But like I said, once it breaks, I'm done with it. I'm just not going to deal with it no more. Not going to deal with the stress of it no more, and all that stuff. We'll just wait till if we want to grill something, we'll just go someplace else and do a grill. Basically, I gotta do this real quick here. So here, I don't know. Take a look at my neighbor's patio again. Basically, so whatever that is, take a look at it real quick here. I don't like doing this in front of the camera. I don't. I think it's just rude. Just the sounding of it is rude and inconsiderate. But I just don't want people to really even seeing me doing it. It's bad enough you gotta do it in public and that. So I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. We're back. And that. So, oh, yeah, it's just another good thing. Oh man, I really need to take a walk down to the riverfront, but I don't really have time to do it tonight. Yeah, it is 9:30, but it'll take me about an hour. No, it'll take me about 40 minutes walking here to the riverfront, which is about 2 miles away. But then I only got like about 10 minutes to enjoy the view. What view I'll get at the riverfront, and I'll just wait till some other time to do that. I'd like to do it tomorrow, but I don't think I really have time to do it tomorrow anyway. But I will definitely do it next weekend. I'll have more time on my hands next weekend. Just head down to the riverfront. Maybe I'll do a live Chuck Chats video through StreamYards if I don't eat up too much live stream time on this. We only allow 20 hours in a month, basically. So that's it. So that's basically it. So, but it's a nice, like I said, nice night, not too cold, just perfect for this time of year. If it is going to get cold, like I said, I'm touching the computer every so often to make sure I don't have no moisture contents build up on it. I don't want to wreck this laptop. Don't want to ruin it because I'm using it mainly for live shows and editing videos when I'm away from home. when I do edited videos and that. So yeah. But yeah, sitting down the riverfront is always nice here in this town. If you got a nice riverfront, you should always take time and just go down and enjoy the view of the river. Just calmly, quietly, not like this Mr. Afterthought showing a body of water, undisclosed body of water, and raise her and have her rage, and it just rages on and rage and rage and rage and rage and rage. You know what I mean? And that. So just look at the river, be calm about it, because the river is supposed to calm you down in a way, less stressful, and that. Oh man, like I said, okay. I think some live streamers will be coming on later tonight. If they're not on right now, I might go catch one of them, might or might not, or I might just play a PC game. Just say, screw those e-baggers that's going on right now, and just I'll play a PC game instead. Maybe, I don't know. Boy, we've been on over an hour already. Wow, this time went by fast. Holy cow! All right. But right now we're gonna get out of here. I don't want to be on too long. I'm gonna see about getting a maybe pay for a fee on this. I'm hoping it's a one-time fee, but I doubt it is. I think it's a monthly fee. In order to be a monthly fee, I gotta be on it quite often. And since it's free, I'm using the free 20 hours per month deal. I just don't want. Then it gives me time. Don't be on it very often myself. All right. So, yep, nice little chat. We kept. I'm sorry I mentioned about Mr. Afterthought. If anybody who doesn't know who Mr. Afterthought is, if you heard on other channels, he's called Mr. Big Wheels, Fat Man in a Can, or whatever this part of your arm is, whatever this part of the arm is. So we talked about him a little bit, but hey, we talked more about everything else, and that's basically what we tried to do tonight. All right, we're out of here. Please like, share, subscribe, don't forget to subscribe button, notification bell. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell, because you never know, we're going to do an edited video. We don't know if we're going to go live or where we go live, how we're going to go live, but we'll go live next time. All right, we're out of here. Good night, everybody, and go enjoy those other live shows, and go complain and troll those e-beggars.